It's Andy, Stripping for Gold. Hey, I wanted to go over one of the parts and where the gold is in it. And it's one of those overlooked parts when you're scrapping a television especially, or a lot of things. But where you're going to run into a lot of these LED lights is what I'm talking about. Where you're going to run into a lot of LEDs, light emitting diodes, is going to be TV backlights. And I'll show here, not on that, I guess, because that you're not going to see that. All right, that's better. This is the back shell, metal shell of a television, a flat screen, obviously, not a cathode ray tube. And here you have your backlight. This is an LED backlight. There are ones that are fluorescent tubes, but most of the new ones are, I'd say 90% of the ones out now are LED backlight or LED side light, which means sometimes the light comes in and they have a special focusing lens, and that will also, as it goes, the light comes up. Yeah, it's whatever. We're not going to get into the competing technologies right yet, but the backlight is the most common and easiest and probably the best for LED screens. Side lights, I don't know. I think they're a little iffier. So this is going to provide you with the best contrast, versus the fluorescent versus the side light system. However, your TV is going to have to be a little bit deeper. As you can see, it's just a wee bit deeper than, where if you look at an OLED, which has light in each one, look at the OLED screen. It is millimeters thick. So that's an OLED, just so you know, and that's my heater because it's cold out here. Okay, let me pause this, and I'm going to blend this with a video inside where we're looking at the LEDs. Basically, what I'm going to do is pop one of these off and move it underneath a microscope, and you can see the gold bonding wires for yourself. Okay. So here I am. I have my microscope hooked up, and I'm going to slide under the LED that we had out there earlier, and that is the end. Look at that. So we're moving this forward, and it's a little bit of gold, and you can tell it's a teeny amount. And oh, look at that. There is our LED light embedded on the front. You can see the heat has caused some browning around it because those do get really, really hot. And those three black dots are the glue that held on the acrylic focusing lens above it, or a spreader. And if you look closely in the yellow, you can see the gold bonding wires. So you see that one coming out. There's a little black circle. It comes out. It looks like that one feeds the other one, which then comes out. And it's hard to see on this one. Let me go to the next one. But you could see the beginning of it. Let's see. What do we got? All right, come on, LEDs. Yeah, actually, this isn't much better. But you can see where it comes out of the black part. Oh, wow, this actually LED looks like it's almost burnt out. It's cracked in the middle. Oh, you can see the gold wire. Two of them. I'm just going to focus this on the wire. I guess that was focused pretty darn good as it could be. Now it goes off focus, of course. But there they are. Yeah, it's not a lot, but hundreds of these, they do add up. Gonna go to this one. Oops. See if this is in any better condition. All right. Well, this you can see a little clearer through. You can see that gold wire come out, goes through what looks like another block of some sort, and then comes back towards the main area. Let's get an LED from a side lit television. So this has a lot of LEDs close by, and you only get one of these strips on each. So you're going to see it comes through. Oh, by the way, That SN-AG-CU stands for the solder. It's tin, silver, and copper solder. So that's another precious metal that's in there. Okay, but LED. Right off, you can see that it looks like in the yellow area, you have two different areas, and there's a bonding wire that crosses them. And I'm trying to focus this, but I don't think it's going to focus any better. But that is that gold bonding wire that's crossing out of that center area and going left and right. And then to the next one. Oops, I've moved everything. Stuff's all hidden. These, and this, so that this is how many there is. It just keeps, took a train. But you can see the gold bonding wire. So, and the solder apparently here has silver in it. So, you've got these boards, which that are on the LED backlights and sidelights, that you typically would never really bother with. It just, But if you're going to be scrapping a lot of televisions, if you're able to get a contract with, say, a school where you have, you bid 20 televisions that they're getting rid of, and you can't sell them, they're just garbage, so you got to scrap them. Well, you're going to have a lot of backlights and potential to get some gold. So you might as well collect the LEDs. Keep them out of landfill. For this particular strip, let me move out. And a good amount of them. This is going to be aluminum, if you look at it from the side and the back. So you're going to get, that's aluminum. You're going to get aluminum, aluminum recovery fee or whatever, gold, and potentially silver, if you gather up enough of these. Refining that might be an issue, but you may be able to, gather up enough too and get rid of them on eBay. So I just wanted to point that out to you. I actually want to show you an LED too that's burnt out. One that I found. This one here. This was from an LED panel, and the focusing lens, you can even see the focusing lens is like browned. They all just like almost fell off. Some were already off. So my guess is, look at the cracking on the plastic there. Within the LED, I don't even see the gold bonding wires in this one. Gold filaments, whatever you want to call them. They're missing, and I'm wondering if that's because this thing overheated and it toasted. Let me zoom in good. It toasted the everything, the gold. Who knows if it would have melted down or what? But I can't see it. I don't see any gold bonding wires. Yeah, I really don't. But I think this thing overheated, so that's an interesting one. Anyways, well, thanks for watching the video. I just wanted to show you another place where you could find precious metals in areas you don't expect, and that's LED lights. They pretty much all supposedly have gold bonding wires in them, and these ones have more than a couple. So, every little bit, if you can scrap and make money, and keep the stuff out of the landfill, that's great. I don't think you're ever going to collect a lot of money. This is more for, a hobby, but it's kind of fun. Plus you're, just searching for gold. It's neat. Gold, silver, platinum, palladium, ruthenium, iridium. I'm just trying to think of all the PGMs. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and please click like or subscribe, and see you on the flip side.